Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. May the Lord bless you. Um, Thank you, first of all, thank you for tuning into my channel to learn, to study the Word of God. There are different ways God speaks to His people, and one of the ways that God speaks to me is through conversations, through phenomena that happens. And yesterday something happened, and I want to share this with you. Before we go on. I want you to share this video. I want you to like it, press the like button. I want you to subscribe to this channel for more videos. God bless you. So yesterday I was on my way to church, and me and my wife, my family, were going to church, and my wife made a statement. We were just looking at the weather. It looks like it was going to rain. It was very cloudy. It looks like it was going to rain. And she looked at the weather and she was like, oh no, it's not going to rain today. Probably it is supposed to rain in the evening. And I looked through it and then I realized it was drizzling. I'm like, well, it's drizzling now. And my wife was like, well, what is the point of looking at this if it won't tell us how the weather is going to be, and so we will able to know how to dress and go out wherever we're going, because you have to be able to dress appropriate for the weather. Okay. And after she said that, the statement I made was, they are not God. Those weather people, those weathermen, they are not God. Yes, they can study. God has given them the wisdom to study whatever they have to study to tell us about the weather. But they are not God. He is a God who created the heavens and the earth, all seasons. So He does whatever He wants. And my wife was like, so then how do we know how the weather is going to be? God should tell us what the weather is going to be. And this is what the statement that I made. And later on at church, it hit me again, and the Lord directed me to one verse that we're going to use today. I told him, have you asked God? She said, then God should let us know. I'm like, well, have you asked God? That statement just came out. But when we were in church, that statement hit me again. And the Spirit of God referred me to Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. It says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened unto thee. People of God, the reason why sometimes we don't have answers to certain situations is because we do not ask. We do not seek, we do not find. God has the answers to everything on earth. You might think it doesn't matter to God, or you might think it doesn't concern God. But if you are willing to ask God, to seek answers, to know about that, God is faithful and just to give you the answers. See, sometimes the answers might not be what you expect. See, one of the reasons why we do not ask is because we might not get the answers that we want, but God has an answer to everything that happens on earth. He has an answer to everything. So if you are going to a situation and you don't know why and what is going on, ask God. The people of old, anytime they seek the face of God, God gave them answers. Anytime they want to go to, the other day, David asked God, should I go for this war or should I not go and fight? The Lord told him, no, God, do not go. If you go, you're going to lose. But the other day, one of the prophets, or Saul, asked God, yet he did not obey God, and he went and he lost. So, people of God, are you asking God? Are you seeking answers from God? Sometimes we depend on our own wisdom. We depend on our own might. We depend on our own educational background. Yes, it's good to have all the degrees in life, but when you depend on those degrees, you will fail. I told my wife, have you asked God? You might think it's just the weather, but He created the heavens and the earth. He has control over it. If He says, let it rain today, it will rain. Yes, we are about to enter into winter. We are about to enter into snow season, I should say. If He says there should not be snow this year, there won't be snow. It doesn't matter what the preparation we make towards it. If He says today, I'm not going to rain, I'm not going to snow, He won't snow, because He's God. He has the answers to all situations in life. So this morning, I want to challenge you. Whatever situation it is, whatever you're going through, whatever problems, whatever it is that you are seeking answers to, go back to Matthew 7 verse 7. Then ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door shall be opened to you. Behind the asking, behind the seeking, behind the knocking is the answers to that solution. That is deep. Behind the asking, I repeat that. Behind the seeking, behind the knocking is the answers to that situation. Why don't you ask God? Why don't you seek God? Maybe things are delaying in your life. Maybe things are not going as expected. Ask God. Seek